Hello friends, my name is Arihant Jain. I am working as Assistant Professor in Department of Information Technology, Jaipur Engineering College and Research Center, Jaipur. In this video, I will be discussing the dictionary attacks in cybersecurity, and I will also show and explain you the program code which is the most important, and once you understand it, you may write it in your own code also. So let's start with it. So first of all, the definition of dictionary attack. In cryptanalysis and computer security, a dictionary attack is the form of brute force attack for defeating a cipher or authentication mechanism by trying to determine its decryption key or passphrase by trying thousands or millions of likely possibilities such as words in a dictionary or previously used words, often from lists obtained from past security breaches. Next, the technique used for dictionary attack. A dictionary attack is based on trying all the strings in a pre-arranged listing. Such attacks originally used words one would find in a dictionary, hence the phrase dictionary attack. However, there are now much larger lists available on the open internet that contain hundreds of millions of passwords recovered from past data breaches. There is also cracking softwares that can use such lists and produce common variations such as substituting numbers for similar looking letters. Now, in contrast to a brute force attack, what's the difference? The difference is where a large portion of the key space is searched systematically in brute force attack. A dictionary attack tries only those possibilities which are deemed most likely to succeed. Dictionary attacks often succeed because many people have a tendency to choose short passwords that are ordinary words or common passwords or variants obtained. For example, by appending a digit or punctuation character. Dictionary attacks are difficult to defeat since most common password creation techniques are covered by the available lists combined with cracking software pattern generation. A safer approach is to randomly generate a long password, say 15 words or 15 letters or more, or a multi-word passphrase using a password manager program or a manual method. Now, there are many different softwares available for dictionary attacks, but to name a few are like Cain and Abel, Crack, Aircrack-NG, John the Ripper, L0 PHT Crack, Metasploit Project, OPH Crack, etc. Now consider this diagram. First, see this diagram in this circle. The passwords who are having numbers only can be easily cracked, which is shown in red. Letters only will take some more time as compared to which who has only numbers, like in brown. You can see here the numbers are shown in this red and the letters are shown in this brown. So to crack numbers, password will be easy as compared to crack the password which are having letters, and so on, like alphanumeric and for non-alphanumeric passwords. Now in this graph it is shown that most of the passwords are having 7 to 8 characters, means the probability of having 7 to 8 characters in a password is very high. See this diagram. Here the graph is up to here, and the majority of the passwords are having 8 characters. Means the probability of passwords having 8 characters is maximum as compared to passwords having 13 to 32 characters or 1 to 4 characters only. Now let's take an example of a password having only 8 characters, all lowercase, suppose ending in 1, would require around 8 billion login attempts. How it will be possible? 26, because there are 26 alphabets in English language. 26 into 26 into 26 up to 7 times, and last character is 1. So into 1 we are doing, so equals to some 8 billion will be there. So now at 1 attempt per second, that would take more than 250 years per user. But a dictionary attack, the entire Oxford English Dictionary contains around 1,71,000 words around. As you might imagine, the average person only uses a tiny fraction of those words. By some estimates, somewhere between 10 and 40,000. At one attempt per second, we could try every word in in an Oxford English dictionary is slightly less than only 2 days. Like first failed login, no delay, second failed login, 2-second delay, then 4-second delay, then 8-second delay, and so on. So for dictionary attack, it will only be cracked in 2 or 3 days. Now let's see the code. Now here is the code of this program. Here we are using C++ language, and we have created the function here void crack string password, and we are using the vector crack character also. Now this int n equals to character size, we are taking the size, and while true we are having the infinite loop here, but this loop will be terminated once all the characters are changed. This I++. Okay, now there are the major loop and this one is the minor loop. For one iteration of the major loop, this minor loop will iterate multiple times. That's to say this character loop that crack plus characters n. We are taking each and every characters by comparing it with. Okay, it shows each and every password layer, comparing the password and the password is it will show. Now the main this previous function. This function crack on this main function. Now a loop is there for character C to C and to Z, C++, character null to Z, A to Z loop, and then is the function here this character. We are all the characters from null to Z of character, and one by one we compare password, our dictionary password with the original here. Suppose here it show. So this is one. In the last, these are the not all but some of the references which I have used and which you can also use for this dictionary attack. And there are other books also like Stallings, Forozen, etc. But for dictionary attack particularly, these are standards. You can refer this. Thank you all.